Hi, good morning. Welcome to your Monday morning yoga minutes. I'm Audra Monk and I teach at Middletown, Maryland at Mountain Spirit Yoga. I and all the teachers there would love for you to come and take a class or workshop with us. Look online, mountainspirityoga.com, check us out, see when it will be good for you to come in. All right, so we're going to get started. Today we are going to move our spine 6 ways. I just think it's such a good idea and you should do this every day. It takes, I don't know, it'll take us maybe 8 minutes, I don't know, something like that. You could do a seated version, you could do a lying down version, you could do a standing version, and today we're going to do a hands and knees version. Okay, so get out your mat or be on a rug. If you need some padding for your knees, put that there. And this, as always, is my dog Lissa. She likes to join us in our yoga. So we're coming to hands and knees. We want our knees under our hips, and we want our hands right under our shoulders. Okay, spread your fingers wide, looking for 3 even pieces of pie between the fingers. Pull the belly in and lengthen the spine. For a moment, you're just like a table. You're strong and steady. And let's take a couple breaths here. And then we're going to start to move with the breath. That when we exhale, we'll round up for cat pose, tucking the tail, tucking the head. On the inhale, the belly pulls in and we sway for cow. Exhale, tuck and round for cat. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin, sway for cow. Good. And so travel this back and forth at whatever speed is working for you. Go once more for each. Rounding the back for cat. And gently swaying the back for cow. And then we'll come back to neutral, nice and steady again, just like a table. All right, now we need to move the spine side to side. So on an exhale, we're going to bring a hip and a shoulder towards each other. Inhale, we're going to come back to center. Exhale, hip and shoulder towards each other on the other side. And we're going to let this travel back and forth, nice and easy. So it's like we're making a C shape with the spine. Puppy. Good. And we'll go once more for each side, making that C shape, hip and shoulder towards each other. So we get a contraction on one side and a stretch on the other, and then we're back to center. All right, last one. So we've moved the spine 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. Okay, so last 2 is a twist. So today we're going to take a little more of an upper spine, upper back twist. So step one hand more forward. Okay, maybe the hand closest to me so we can see each other as we go. The other hand, you're going to lift it up, and it's like you're looking under the bed for your favorite pair of shoes. You might bring your elbow down and pause here. You might slide that arm more and more and more and bring your shoulder down. This front hand, you could do a lot of different variations here. You could bend at the elbow and place it here and support there. Sometimes people like to add a shoulder stretch, so they stretch this arm forward, and that gives you a big stretch. So you could do any of those. Let's see, what else could we do while we hold and breathe here? If you have the arm that's not under you forward, you could slide your same leg back and get a little stretch there. And every once in a while, it might be fun to put that arm up in the air and get a big stretch there. And if you fall over, it's okay. At least you're close to the floor. It happens. So any amount of stretching that feels right, a big open stretch, or a closed up stretch, or a little breath here and there of both. So we're just twisting in the spine a little. We're breathing. We're letting the shape of the body and gravity do the work. We're going to come out nice and slow. So wherever your supporting arm is, make sure it's there to help lift you up. Press into that hand, untwist the spine, and come back to center. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go away from each other. All right, so bring the hand farther away from me, forward. Take the other hand, you're going to look under your bed, you're going to find your shoes. Maybe come to the elbow. Maybe slide the shoulder out and under. Keep the hips high. All right, top arm, you could reach it forward and get that extra shoulder stretch. Maybe take a couple breaths there. You could bring that supporting hand next to you and go there. You could slide that same leg out, get your balance, and maybe lift the arm up in the air. You can breathe here. Okay, so taking whatever variation, we're going to stay a little longer. I'm going to come back into the shoulder stretch version for a moment longer here. So we're just asking the spine for a little twist or a lot of twists, depending on how it feels good for you today. We're not forcing it. We're breathing. And then let's come out nice and easy. Get the supporting hand there. Press into, oops, don't grab my hair. Lift yourself up and come back to hands and knees. Good, so we twisted last. A lot of times when I've done an asymmetrical pose, I like to finish with symmetrical. I think it helps line the pelvis and the shoulders back up a little. So we're just gonna go into child's pose. So maybe widen your knees. You can also do a cat and a cow here if that would feel good. But slide back your hips towards your heels. You might bring the elbows down. You might stack one or two fists or put a block under your forehead. It might feel good for you to have the forehead low and the arms forward or the arms back. So let's take a couple breaths here, wherever your child's pose has taken you. Breathe a couple long, deep breaths into the back ribs, into the low back. Feel free to stay here longer, or you can come on up and get on with your day. So thank you so very much for spending a few minutes of your Monday morning or whenever you find this video with me. Thank you and namaste.